Hey everyone, I'm Gary Elysiums. Welcome to a ranking video. Now before we get in this video, please hit that subscribe button, help support my channel, and you'll get updates every time I post a video. So today we're going to be ranking the studio discography of the Foo Fighters. And this video is dedicated, sadly, to the memory of Taylor Hawkins, who lost his life this past weekend. Taylor Hawkins, only 50 years old, amazing person, awesome drummer, and just an all-over amazing musician. A lot of people have seen through their social media all the tributes to Taylor. Taylor lived a life that many of us can only dream of. But Taylor was befriended so many musicians, all of his legends. They all have paid tribute to him. He's played with so many people like Queen, Jimmy Page. He's even played with Nikki Sixx of Motley Crue, and of course the legendary Dave Grohl, the frontman of the Foo Fighters and drummer of Nirvana. So we're going to get right into it. We have 10 studio albums from the Foo Fighters, and I'm going to start it from my least favorite to my favorite. My least favorite, this is their newest release, Medicine at Midnight. When this came out, about 2 years ago now, I would say, maybe a year and a half ago, I didn't get it right away. I wasn't a big fan, even of the song Waiting on a War, which was the release single. I guess I haven't listened to it as much. Maybe it has to grow on me. It's got the signature Foo Fighters sound. Nothing really stands out of this album to me, but maybe it just has to grow on me a little more. Coming in next, Sonic Highways. Sonic Highways had an awesome documentary made for it, produced by Butch Vig, who actually also produced Nevermind from Nirvana, obviously, the album that really put them on the map. Features the hit song Congregation, or being played on the radio all the time. Really cool album cover there. Again, some people love this album, some people just don't like it. I actually like it. I think it's pretty good. Not in my top 5 favorite Foo Fighters albums, but definitely an album I do dig. Next we had the double album, In Your Honor. For me, I just feel like this album was a little too long, even though it was split over 2 CDs. Opens up with the amazing In Your Honor, No Way Back, Best of You, DOA. Just, jam-packed with hits from the beginning. The first disc is an electric, heavier version. Second disc is more acoustic, slower version. Does end, though, with the amazing song Razor. And again, like I said, altogether this is 20 tracks. I just feel like it's a little too long to listen to in one sitting. Next, we have Concrete and Gold. Another album I feel like similar to Sonic Highways. People either love or aren't a big fan of it. I think this is really good. When I first got this, I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did. Awesome songs. T-shirt opens it. Run, amazing song. Probably one of my favorite Foo Fighters songs, even though it's more of their newer songs released within the past 5 years. Skies in Neighborhood was the lead single that came off of this album. Really good album. I do like this a lot. Kind of very simple artwork, not the best album cover. Probably couldn't even tell it was a Foo Fighters album. I guess that's 2 F's combined in a box. Next up, There's Nothing Left to Lose. This is actually the 1999 release. First album to feature Taylor Hawkins. So there's some great songs on here. Learn to Fly, I feel like, is the big song that really put the Foo Fighters on the map. They had, great songs before that, great hits, MTV songs, but Learn to Fly had all this radio play. It was getting played on pop radio. The music video was nonstop on VH1 and MTV back in the day. Hard to believe this is 23 years old already. For me, I feel like it's a little too poppy in areas. I guess, in my own opinion, a couple songs are a little played out. Like Learn to Fly, I don't really ever need to hear that song again. Stacked Actors is great, which opens it, heavy track. Breakout, cool song. Gimme Stitches is awesome. Generator's awesome. Aurora. Next Year is an okay song. It's actually a really good song, let me say that. But I have to be in the mood to listen to it. Sometimes I just love it, and other times I'm just like, I don't know if I want to hear it right now. All right. So let's see where we're at now. We're in the top 5 right now. Coming number 5, One by One. The follow-up to Nothing There's Nothing Left to Lose, featuring Taylor's amazing drumming again. All My Life, huge song for the Foos. Low is probably my favorite song off this album. Times Like These, another signature song from the Foo Fighters with that opening riff, is just amazing. And this CD I have here is actually a double disc featuring a bonus DVD. And I actually haven't watched this in so long, so I don't actually remember what's on the DVD. But yeah, One by One. This is a 2002 release. All right, coming number 4, Echo, Silence, Patience, and Grace. Another awesome album. Thought it was really heavy. Opens up with The Pretender, one of my favorite Foo Fighters songs. I just love that. I love the vocal changes. Let It Die, great song. Erase, Replace, Long Road to Ruin. Cheer Up Boys, Your Makeup is Running. Just so much good stuff on this. And I mean, I think these guys are at a peak right here. Their musicianship is just amazing. The songwriting is great. But one thing I will say about the Foo Fighters, and don't crucify me for this, they're not a band that I can listen to every single album all the way through and say, hey, that's a great album. There's a lot of tracks that I don't want to say bore me, that I just can't really get into. And sometimes I will skip over a track or two. Just the way I am. I mean, I do like the Foo Fighters, just not the biggest fan, because I know they have huge fans out there. Coming in next, the debut album from 1995. This is actually Dave Grohl's solo, in a way. Dave Grohl sings, wrote, and plays every instrument on this album. When it was recorded, it was actually recorded as a demo and shopped around to record labels under the name Foo Fighters, because at the time, in 1995, it was a year after Kurt Cobain had passed away. Dave Grohl is the drummer in the biggest rock band at the time, Nirvana. I mean, two ways this could have went. People would say, what is a drummer doing releasing his own album, singing on it? And other people could say, hey, let's just sign him because he's the drummer of Nirvana. We don't care what he does. Fortunately for Dave, he had some amazing music on here. Opens up with This Is a Call, I'll Stick Around, great heavy track. Big Me, awesome song. Probably the first song I remember from the Foo Fighters, with the Mentos, Futos music video. I remember watching that all the time and actually love it. Alone and Easy Target is a great song. For All the Cows, another signature song. Coming at number 2, this could surprise some people. Wasting Light. I absolutely love this album. I just think this is awesome. Bridges Burning, which opens it, such a great track. I always thought that could have been a hit single, but it was not. Rope was the lead-off single from this. Dear Rosemary, White Limo, Orlandria, These Days, awesome song. Back and Forth, A Matter of Time, Miss the Misery, I Should Have Known, and The Amazing Walk, which is probably growing to become my second favorite Foo Fighters song of all time. Walk is just amazing. Yeah, so there's, I think it's called Long Way Back. There's a documentary on the Foo Fighters. I could be wrong with the name of that. But towards the end, they show the making of this video. Butch Vig, again, is in to produce. You have the late Mark Lanegan, who actually we just lost the past month to death also. He sings backup vocals on here. Also, Chris Novoselic is featured on here on bass. Great album. And coming at number 1, probably no surprise, The Color and the Shape. This sophomore album from 1997. This one did not feature Taylor Hawkins yet, although Taylor would join the band the same year, 97. And he did play on this tour. Probably the one Foo Fighters album besides this one. Actually, these two are the ones I can put on and just listen all the way through without skipping through any tracks. Doll, which opens it right into Monkey Wrench, was a single. Hey Johnny Park, such a cool guitar riff there. My Poor Brain, Wind Up, Up in Arms. My Hero, one of the greatest modern rock alternative songs of all time. See You, Enough Space, February Stars, right into Everlong. I don't care how many times I hear Everlong or how many times it gets played, still my favorite Foo Fighters song. And the Walking After You, and then New Way Home. So this also features some bonus tracks. This is the Remastered Deluxe edition from 2007, so 10th anniversary edition. Featured bonus tracks Requiem, Drive You Wild, Down in the Park, Baker Street, a cover of the Jerry Rafferty classic, Dear Lover, and the title track, The Color and the Shape. Yeah, I mean, really cool band. and I'm going to go right through it again. My ranking, coming number 1, The Color and the Shape. Number 2, Wasting Light. Number 3, the self-titled debut. Number 4, Echo, Silence, Patience, and Grace. Number 5, One by One. Number 6, There's Nothing Left to Lose. Number 7, Concrete and Gold. Number 8, In Your Honor. Number 9, Sonic Highways. And coming at number 10, their latest album, Medicine at Midnight. Now for further listening, I do recommend these albums. First, we have a Foo Fighters Greatest Hits, which is cool to throw on if you're someone like myself who's not into every single Foo Fighters song. There is a new song on here called Wheels, which is amazing, and also an acoustic version of Everlong, which is awesome. And then this here, Skin and Bones. This is it's an unplugged acoustic set, 15 tracks. This was released in, what year is this released? This was released in 2006. Kind of, right when the Foo Fighters were on top of the world. So many cool songs on here done acoustic. Razor, Walking Up to You, Marigold, which was a Nirvana song actually. A song Dave wrote with Nirvana, and the only Nirvana song that Dave sings on. My Hero, Next Year, Skin and Bones on here is just amazing. February Stars, Best of You, and of course ends with Everlong. And this one actually features a bonus DVD, which is a preview of the DVD concert that was released along with it. Alright everyone, thanks for watching this video. Again, hit that subscribe button, and rest in peace to Tyler Hawkins. See you next video.